Hello there everyone, this is Lilith and welcome back to another one of my videos for All Too New. Have you ever wondered what you can do with your leftover pieces of paper or cardstock? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can make a really pretty layout using your leftovers and the simple nesting flowers layering die set from All Too New. This is a really simple way to use up your leftovers and to create something pretty. So sit back and enjoy. So let's get started on making our flowers and our leaves. So I'm using the All Too New Simple Nesting Flowers Layering die set. This is one of my favorite sets just because it's really simple and you can layer the flowers however you want. So I've pulled out lots of different pieces of cardstock and pattern paper. A lot of the pattern paper are from All Too New 6x6 paper packs, and sometimes I just have little pieces left over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop all my dies onto the cardstock and then just cut out the different shapes. So I'll have different flower shapes and different leaf shapes. I'm using a little bit of masking tape just to keep everything in place, and because I'm cutting quite a few dies and they come up to the edge, I'm just going to use my metal shim to make sure that they cut nicely, because with my first cut I did notice that some of the edges didn't cut all the way through, which can happen if you're using multiple dies and you are using the whole plate. So here I'm just going to keep on cutting out all my flowers until I think I have enough for my layout, and I will also cut out a couple of leaves. Before I start working on my layout, I'm just going to pop all my dies onto the sheet so that I don't lose any of those pretty dies. So I'm going to create my background for my little floral arrangement, and I'm using some All Too New artist markers. I've got Pinkalicious, Wisteria, Mountain Mist and Warm Sunshine, and I'm just creating this kind of fun scribbled background with the three colors. I also had this leftover piece of white cardstock, which I had embossed with one of All Too New's embossing folders, and it creates this nice kind of wood effect. And I'm going to use that as backdrop for my photo. I'm just going to place all my different floral elements. I'm going to create two clusters which will frame my picture, and on one side I'm going for orange and yellowy tones which match the yellow marker, and on the other side I'll go with pinks and soft blues, and then just add a couple of leaves to finish that off. So I'm happy with how that looks. I'm going to just see how that works with my black and white photo. Because I've got these really soft pastel colors, I decided to print a photo in black and white. The colors will stand out nicely, and then the photo is in contrast so it won't get lost either. Now all I have to do is pop everything onto the layout, and I'm going to be using All Too New foam tape just to add some extra dimension. This is one of my favorite things to do. I use foam tape on nearly everything. What do you like using on your layout to give that extra little bit of detail? I did have to pull off the backdrop just because it wasn't straight, but then I just added a little bit of glue. So as you can see, I'm once again using some little foam tape elements just to pop my flowers on there, just to give that little bit of extra dimension and detail, because I won't be adding a lot of extra elements on here. So I want the flowers really to stand out and to pop out. Once I've got all my flowers in place, I will create a title, and I will be using the All to New Friends Forever stamp set. It is one of my favorites and I have used it so many times on lots of different projects. I love all the different sentiments in it, and you can even use it on layouts, which I think is fabulous. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stamp the BFF, which comes with the coordinating die, and I do want to add a little bit of detail to this stamp, so I'm going to add some shadow using an artist marker. I'm using a gray one here. It will just give that extra little bit of depth. I really like adding these little touches of detail. So I'm going to cut that out with the mini blossom once again. This little tool never leaves my desk, so if you are looking for a small die cutting machine, this one is really fabulous and it's my go-to product. I'll just add another sentiment and then also some finishing touches, which are enamel dots. Those are my favorites at the moment. I know a lot of you like sequins, but I prefer enamel dots. So there you have it. That's the finished layout. I hope you feel inspired to create a card, a layout, or another kind of project. And for more information, please visit the Mixed Media blog and check out the description box for all the supplies. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.
Hello crafters, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching!